everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I'd film a quick video because it's Christmas Eve and I don't really have very much to do right now. So I'm just going to do a video about how to stay productive during the holiday season. Obviously with Christmas and New Year's, you can kind of get unmotivated and like distracted. And with mocks after Christmas, it's not exactly the best position to be in. So I thought I'd just share some of the stuff that I do just to keep on top of everything and make sure that everything that needs to be done gets done over the holidays. So without further ado, I'm just going to get on to the video. This first thing that I'm going to talk about may seem kind of counterintuitive, but it's literally just have a break. It's the holidays, you deserve to have a break, and I keep talking about this all the time because it's a mistake that I made, and you're just going to burn yourself out if you keep working all the time. Make sure you take a few days off and just forget about work, forget about school, just chill. You need to just give your brain a rest and give it time to kind of recover after the autumn term because it is a really long term. So after you've had your break, the next thing that I would advise is to make like a massive to-do list with everything you want to get done in the holidays. So I have an example. This is my to-do list. And it's basically just all the massive tasks that I want to do, and the ones in brackets are things that like I'd like to do but aren't really priorities. And then using this to-do list, you can make your weekly plans. So I've started making like week-long plans with like times, so I know like when I'm doing stuff and how long I'm going to do stuff for. But basically it's just breaking down those massive tasks that you put on your big to-do list into smaller, more manageable chunks, so that way it looks a lot less daunting, so you might actually start doing your work, but also you know when you're going to do all the different sections that there are to these big tasks so you can get them all done. So for example, I've decided that for the first like 5 days of my revision period, each day I'm going to do like one chapter of biology notes, one chapter of chemistry notes, one chapter of C3 maths notes, one mechanics paper, and like revise a section of Cicero. So in this way I've kind of separated all my big tasks out into smaller tasks. I know that I'm going to get through everything that I need to get through on this list, and you also just have a plan for the day, so you don't just wake up in the morning and you're just like, what should I do today? Another thing with these weekly plans, make sure they're realistic, and this is another thing that I struggle with. I put way too much stuff on my to-do lists for each day, and then I end up only getting through like half of the stuff because I don't realise how long the things are going to take me to do. Know the pace at which you work at and make your timetable suitable for you, because there's no point of putting way too much stuff on and then at the end of the day feeling like you've done nothing because you've only managed to tick off like 2 things even though you've been working all day. Another thing is try to wake up earlier during the holidays. So obviously it's quite difficult, but try and maybe get to bed a bit earlier so that you can wake up a bit earlier so you can get the majority of your work done during the earlier parts of the day, so you can have the evenings for yourself. So if you schedule your work to finish at like 5 p.m, then you can tell yourself, if I can get all this done by 5 p.m, then I can, I don't know, watch a movie in the evening or go out with my friends, go to the cinema, go out for dinner, whatever. But that way you have that kind of thing to look forward to at the end of the day, and you can use that to motivate you to just keep pushing throughout the day. Also make sure you put in breaks, because you can't just work for like 7 hours straight. You need breaks in between, and in these breaks try not to think about work. Do something completely different. Exercise, go out for a walk maybe if that's your kind of thing. It is quite useful because it lets you just clear your head and it's good for you anyway. So yeah, although I don't really do that, so I don't really think that that's advice I should be giving. And lastly, I just think the main issue usually with productivity is getting started. Once you're doing the work, it can be really easy just to carry on, but it's that kind of getting into it that's really difficult, because when you're sitting there on your phone, you're just like, do I want to start my work? No, not really. And then you just never do it. So I think the main thing is just forcing yourself to start doing something, and then after a while you'll just kind of get into the swing of things and you won't really want to stop doing your work. If that's something that you struggle with, maybe try putting like easier tasks at the beginning of the day so that, you know, it's really easy to kind of start doing it. So if it's like just do like your chemistry homework, which is just a few questions, you're just like, well, I can do that, like that's easy. Or put something that you enjoy at the beginning of the day so you're more likely to start doing it. So I know that this was quite a quick short video. I just wanted to film something and get something up because I haven't uploaded in ages. I will try to do quite a few study with me's during Christmas just because I think that they'd really motivate me to actually do some work, and also they're just really fun to watch and I'm so obsessed with them, so I just want to film some. They're really fun to film as well, so you can look forward to those. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did or found it useful, then be sure to give it a thumbs up, and you can also why? Also, my social medias are in the description if you would like to follow those. That's all I've got to say for today, so I hope you enjoyed the video and I will see you in my next one. Bye!